A crow kept bringing human teeth to a woman's balcony. When she followed it, the truth made her call. Police. Immediately, Elena Vargas was a retired dentist who loved her quiet mornings with coffee on her balcony. Her apartment overlooked a small patch of forest, where she often watched birds gathering on the railing. One morning, however, something unusual happened. A crow landed in front of her, glossy black feathers shimmering in the light, and dropped something shiny near her cup. Curious, Elena leaned closer. Her stomach twisted. It wasn't a coin or pebble. It was a human molar, complete with an old silver filling. First, she laughed nervously, telling herself it was probably from some animal scavenging site. But the next day, the crow came back, this time with 2 more teeth, perfectly clean and real. By the 3rd day, the bird brought something far worse. A small piece of bone, then later what looked like a melted gold ring fused to a fragment of jawbone. Anna's years as a dentist made it impossible for her to deny what she was seeing. These were human remains. Her logical mind struggled to find explanations. Maybe a grave had been disturbed. Maybe animals were dragging things from a burial site. But why was this one crow repeatedly bringing them only to her? Determined to find out, Elena decided to use her professional precision for investigation. For several days, she gained the crow's trust by leaving scraps of meat and shiny trinkets. Finally allowed her close enough, she gently attached a tiny GPS tracker to its leg, something she'd bought online years ago for a bird research project that never happened. Next morning, as soon as the crow took off, Elena watched the signal move across her phone screen. The bird flew deep into the state forest, several miles away. With growing dread, she followed the coordinates, hiking through overgrown trails and climbing a steep hill until the signal stopped near a dense wall of vines. Hidden behind them was a narrow cave entrance. A sickly, rotten stench drifted out. She hesitated, her heart pounding. Still, she pushed through, using her flashlight to cut the darkness. Inside were piles of tarps, half covered with dirt and leaves. Something inside buzzed faintly. Eyes. She lifted one corner of a tarp and froze. Beneath it were skeletal remains, dozens of them, tangled with torn clothing and rusted jewelry. Elena stumbled backward, gasping for breath, her mind spinning. The crow perched nearby, watching her silently, as if waiting. That was the moment she pulled out her phone with trembling hands and called the police. Whatever they found in that cave later, the officials never fully disclosed. The story of the crow that led a woman to a killer's dumping ground still haunts the small town to this day. Like and subscribe for more amazing stories.